Hey everybody. So today we're talking about multi-tools and how to choose the right multi-tool for you. I have before me my collection of multi-tools, and every one of them has a specific purpose, a specific place where they live, and they all perform a job slightly differently with many similarities. The way to choose, so I'm building a get home bag, which if you haven't seen, take a look at the channel. I'll try and leave a link somewhere up there, but I really don't know how to do that yet. So I was looking for a multi-tool to put into my get home bag, and I really was faced with a number of options. And I filtered it down to which tools I needed the most. And that's kind of how I've purchased all of these, and it's what tools do you need the most? My list goes of importance is a knife. Even though I carry a Benchmade bug out, having an extra knife is good. The second most important tool that I consider when buying a multi-tool is scissors. I like to always have a pair of scissors on me, whether I have regular trauma shears or just OR scissors or a little pair of scissors like that comes in these multi-tools. Having a pair of scissors is beneficial in more ways than one. You can cut paper, you can cut threads off of shirts without ruining them, and it's better to use a pair of scissors than a knife in certain situations. If you're cutting open a box, you use a knife, you don't use a pair of scissors. But if I'm cutting a thread or a tag or something, I would rather have a pair of scissors than using a knife. The third most important tool that I think I need is a screwdriver. Once I started carrying a screwdriver, I couldn't believe how many times I actually use it. Not necessarily on a daily basis, but I definitely use it a few times a week. At work, we have these computers on our anesthesia machines, and the keyboard is attached by 3 screws, and for whatever reason, every room that I go to, it's always loose. So I'm tightening these things on a weekly basis. So having a screwdriver for me is important. I don't necessarily need pliers. I don't necessarily need an awl or bottle opener or a lot of the other tools that come on these multi-tools. So my main thing are knife, scissors, and screwdriver. That's what I need, and that's what I look for. There are so many different options out there, like hundreds, literally hundreds, and each one of these in front of me has its own place. So like I said, this is the Leatherman Surge. This is going in my get home bag because if I'm in a get home situation, I don't necessarily know what type of situation I'm going to be in, so I'd rather have more tools than not. So that's that one. And plus, I don't want to carry this in my pocket because it's heavy. It's heavy, with my phone, my wallet, my keys, firearm. My wife is always saying how much my pants weigh when she picks them up. This one is a Victorinox Swiss Army knife Super Tinker, and I got some custom scales on this because I love campfires. But this one has a knife, good little pair of scissors, and a screwdriver. Really can get on the screw with that screwdriver, and it has a nice pair of spring action scissors, and they're really sharp and they really do a good job cutting. And then of course it has a knife. This one lives in my pocket. EDC, I've gone over this in my EDC videos before. This one is a Victorinox Swiss Army knife, a Lux. This is the Pioneer X. It has a knife and it has a scissor. It doesn't have really a good screwdriver. You can use that as more of a finer screwdriver for smaller screw heads, but if you get into anything that's a big Phillips head, this one's not going to cut it, because chances are it's not going to cut. So this one lives in my truck. where I might need a pair of scissors more so, because I do have my truck toolkit, which if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link. I'll try and leave a link somewhere. This one, if I'm going somewhere where I might not necessarily need a screwdriver, I will take this one. This is what I take backpacking or camping, where the chances of me needing a screwdriver, especially a larger head, is very small. So this one is mainly for the scissors. And this one's great. This is the Leatherman Micra. It has a great pair of spring action scissors, and really, because this is the main tool on the Multitool, you can really get your fingers around it versus 2 fingers on these 3, 4 pairs of scissors in here. This you can really get, you got a lot of dexterity with these. And this also has a small screwdriver and a small knife, but again, I'm carrying this Leatherman Micra for the screwdrivers. Now the only Multitool, save this one, that doesn't have a knife is this, and this is a Leatherman style PS. Have you ever been on vacation and you just needed a tool to fix something? This has scissors, pliers, tiny screwdrivers, nail file, tweezers, and that's it. There's no knife on this one. It's got a bottle opener also. I don't know why we're so bottle opener happy, but it's got a bottle opener on it. Being that it has no knife, this is 100% TSA safe. I have carried this on a plane before and not had a problem. I would leave this open in the going through the security checkpoint so that they can see that there is no knife, and I wasn't even questioned. And this one lives inside this Altoids tin, which I put together a few years ago based on the Urban Prepper. He did this one, and I loved it so much, and I carry this in my backpack for work, and it's a great kit, and I have screwdrivers in here and whatnot, and this is really just a great all-around kit. And it's a great kit to take on vacation, especially when you're on a plane. Space is limited, weight is limited. That is a great option, the Leatherman style PS. Let's say that the screwdriver ranks higher on your list than mine. You might want to consider something like this, which is the Big Idea Design pocket screwdriver. It's a compact package. It's titanium. It can fit 3 bits, so you can really tailor it to what you need, whether you need a Torx bit. Let's say you ride a bike. Of course, you're going to have a bicycle repair kit, but let's just say you don't. Let's say you forgot it, fell off, and you've got this in your backpack that you have on your back. This could help you. And its sole purpose is screwdriver. And if that's important, then this is a great package. This is slightly smaller than, it's the same size except length to the Super Tinker. So this is a perfect small tool that is, it's not really versatile, but can really get you out of a bind. And it has a pocket clip on it, so you can put it right in your pocket. So those are my tools, and that's how I chose the tools that I did. Get home bag, pocket, truck, backpacking gear. This one lives on my desk right now, and then this is my work toolkit and travel toolkit, and then of course you have just a pocket knife that I can bring with me. So I hope you got something out of this video, and maybe I'm missing something. Leave a comment in the comment section below with your favorite multi-tools, because there are so many options, like I said. And hit that subscribe button. The channel is slowly growing, but the subscriber count is slowly climbing, and it's the way I want it to go. And hit that like button, helps us out. And we'll see you in the next video.